What if I told you that one of history's most powerful queens pulled off the ultimate vanishing act, faking her own death to escape the clutches of an empire? By the end of this video, you'll discover the jaw-dropping secrets behind Queen Zenobia's legendary disappearance, and why historians are still arguing about whether she actually died or slipped away to live a secret life. Hit that like button if you're ready for one of the wildest stories in royal history. But what could drive a queen to risk everything, her throne, her family, even her identity, to vanish from the world? Stick around, because the answer is as shocking as it is inspiring. Imagine the chaos of the 3rd century Roman Empire. Civil wars, invading armies, emperors assassinated almost monthly. In the middle of this storm, a woman named Zenobia rises. She's not just a queen, she's a force of nature. Zenobia rules Palmyra, a city in what's now Syria, sitting at the crossroads of East and West. When her husband, King Odaenathus, is murdered, some say poisoned, at a royal banquet, Zenobia doesn't just mourn. She seizes the throne for herself and her young son. But Zenobia isn't content to play defense. She claims direct descent from Cleopatra and launches a campaign that stuns the world. Within 3 years, she conquers Egypt, much of Anatolia, and commands the vital trade routes feeding Rome itself. Suddenly, the Roman Empire faces a threat it never imagined, a queen who might just outsmart them all. But Zenobia's ambition leads her to make one risky move, a move so bold it forces her to choose between public execution and the most daring escape in royal history. Keep watching to find out how it all unraveled. In 272, Zenobia makes a power play. She proclaims her son emperor of Rome's eastern provinces. Not a junior emperor, not a puppet, she's openly challenging Rome itself. Emperor Aurelian, a ruthless military genius, isn't about to let a rival queen shatter his empire. He marches east with a massive army. Zenobia's forces fight fiercely, but they're outnumbered and outgunned. City after city falls. Her allies desert her. Even her most loyal generals turn away. Soon, Zenobia is trapped inside Palmyra, surrounded by Roman siege engines. She faces a choice: surrender and face public humiliation, or risk everything on a desperate plan. What Zenobia does next is so audacious, it took historians centuries to unravel the truth. You won't believe the clues she left behind. According to Roman records, Zenobia is captured while trying to flee Palmyra. Some sources say she dies of illness. Others claim she starves herself. A few even hint at a secret execution. But there's a problem: none of these stories add up. First, the Romans never display her body in Rome, a huge break with tradition. When Rome defeated a famous enemy, they paraded the body through the city as proof. With Zenobia, there's nothing. No public display, no clear account. Second, coins and official documents from Palmyra continue to bear Zenobia's name and seal for months after her supposed death. Someone is still ruling in her name. Third, Arab historians centuries later describe a mysterious royal woman, Al-Zabba, living in the deserts of Syria, speaking perfect Greek and Latin, surrounded by loyal guards, and dripping with royal jewels. Did Zenobia really die, or did she pull off the greatest royal vanishing act ever? Pause and comment. How do you think Zenobia escaped? Was it bribery, a body double, or something even crazier? Ready for the twist? Some evidence suggests Zenobia didn't act alone. She may have had help from the very emperor who conquered her. Here's where things get wild. Emperor Aurelian, facing massive unrest in the east, realizes that executing Zenobia could turn her into a martyr. Instead, what if he lets her die quietly, while secretly spiriting her away? Roman records suddenly become vague. Aurelian is unusually merciful to Zenobia's family. Her children are given estates in Rome. Her generals are pardoned. This is not how Rome usually treats rebels. Meanwhile, stories spread across the Middle East of a veiled noblewoman, always traveling at night, always protected by a small band of warriors. She appears in Alexandria, then vanishes. She's spotted in Antioch, then disappears again. Every time, local uprisings seem to follow. Could Zenobia have faked her own death, with Aurelian's secret blessing, to prevent endless rebellion? But the evidence gets even stranger. Archaeologists recently uncovered graffiti and scrolls suggesting Zenobia lived decades after her death, possibly plotting revenge. In 2019, archaeologists exploring caves near Damascus found graffiti in ancient Palmyrene script, "The Queen Who Lives, though the world says she is dead." The style matches Zenobia's era exactly. Medieval Arab chronicles tell of Al-Zabba, a woman who lived in the Syrian desert for nearly 40 years after Palmyra's fall. She's described as wise, fiercely independent, and always surrounded by exiled soldiers and scholars. Some accounts say she lived until 310 AD, long after her supposed death. And here's the kicker. Local legends say she was buried in a secret tomb, wearing the jewels of a queen and clutching scrolls sealed with the royal Palmyrene stamp. What do you believe? Did Zenobia really die? Or did she pull off history's greatest escape? Vote Team Real Death or Team Fake Death in the comments. Why would Zenobia go to such lengths to disappear? The answer is simple: survival and hope. By faking her death, she avoided becoming a Roman trophy and kept her legend alive. Her supporters could rally in secret, believing she still led them. In the decades after her disappearance, rebellions rocked the Roman East, many led by mysterious female leaders who vanished as quickly as they appeared.